Okay. So in the case of vaccinations, why vaccinations are allocated undesirably. When they say undesirably, yeah, you can bring in inequity. Any questions? If you have no questions, I have a question for you. So in the case of healthcare in Singapore, okay, healthcare subsidies to tackle positive externality in Singapore. Can you tell me the name of the policy? Because we try to bring in examples, right? Okay, you all give me all the names you can think of, huh? MediShield, some more? Medicare? Got Medicare, huh? Have, huh? Okay. Medisa, some more? Medisave? Some more? Medi? Huh? Fund? Some more? Any more? Any more ideas? Healthcare subsidies in Singapore. Some people may even say CHARS. Yeah, yeah, see, you just mentioned CHARS. Okay. Actually, all of them are wrong. Why? Uh, MediShield is insurance, Yeah, it's a form of insurance. Medicare, I think it's okay, later I'll come back to Medicare. But MediSave is your own money, It's your CPF savings. It's the reason why our multiplier is so small. Okay? So it is from our own money. It is not a subsidy. MediFund, CHARS, and I think Medicare are all for low income consumers. They are given only to low income consumers, which means if a person comes from a household where the income is quite okay, they will not qualify for CHARS. They will not qualify for MediFund, and I think Medicare. I think it should be the case for Medicare as well. Okay, so if you want to address externalities, you should subsidize everyone equally, regardless of their income level. Do you agree? Because everyone, when they consume the good, they will release the spillover effects. So there's no reason to only subsidize low income, which means we are still looking for a subsidy that applies to every Singaporean. And the example should be treatment in polyclinics and public hospitals. The treatment fees are all subsidized. Do you know that? If you go to a polyclinic, they will not check your background before they admit you to treat you. No, it's all subsidized. And this is really because of the spillover effects. Okay. Okay. Any questions? Okay. Let me just do a quick search. What is Medicare? Oh, Medicare is US from US. Okay, so Singapore don't have. Okay, no more, no more. Okay, 3M framework. Okay, 3M. Okay, good. Polyclinics. So one of you mentioned polyclinics. Very good. Okay. Inclusive growth. Inclusive growth. The notes usually we refer to the gains from economic growth are shared, right? And you have employment opportunities for a majority of people. So I can try to understand this from a few angles. Okay. Okay. Employment opportunities for majority. Usually, this is where sustained growth comes in. Sustained growth, especially actual growth, all right, and your K effect, the multiplier effect. That's how you create jobs. So if the government builds a new building, it's not just the contractors who benefit, but the contractors will have money. They will have induced consumption. They'll buy food. The F&B sector also benefits. That's how you trickle down. Okay? Gains from economic growth are shared. How to make sure they are shared? You want to make sure there's upskilling so they can take advantage of these better paying jobs, right? If they are perpetually police skilled, there's no way they can benefit from growth. The other way is when the government collects more tax revenue, they can give it as welfare benefits. Okay? That's how you share. You Robin Hood economics, you tax the rich, you give to the poor. So this is why in my notes I have ESO. ESO, under O, I have two things. Short term, long term. Okay? Are you all right? So this is a side note on growth. Okay, we'll probably take an earlier break today because what happens after the break, okay, or maybe if you just allow me a few more minutes, 2 more minutes maybe, before we take the break,